Webheads, comic book fans, my summer season is done, so we're going to take a sneak peek of what's to come for the fall season for Mike Spider Slayer and Comic Book Corner 2.0. All that's going to happen right now. Webheads, comic book fans, I'm Mike Spider Slayer. Welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. That's right, guys, the summer season is done for me. The busiest work time is over, and I will be getting back to my regular daily scheduling video producing thing, whatever you want to call it, right? Anyway, that's right. So today's video, the purpose of it is to give you an idea of what's going to be coming out. A lot of the stuff is going to be staying the same if you're a long-time subscriber. If you're a new subscriber, this is going to give you a schedule of what to expect on my channel on certain days. So let's not waste any more time. Let's just jump right into it, right? Okay, so I guess we're going to start on Mondays. For you guys that have been following my channel on Mondays, you're going to know the video series Top 10 Comic Book Covers. That's right. This is a video series where you get to vote on your favorite comic book cover. And these covers are based off of 10 that I provide for you. And this is a year-long series where I keep tally of the covers that win. And by the time we get to the end of the year, you will have your final say on which comic book cover gets the all-important title of Comic Book Cover of the Year. So it's a great series. It's interactive for all of the viewers out there. It's a lot of fun. Someone mentioned doing a top 10 comic book covers of the decade. And I can definitely do that because I have record of all those years of the cover that won for the entire year. So that's going to be a lot of fun when we get to that one. But this is great. Hopefully you guys participate in it. And if you don't, that's okay. It's just a cool video to watch. So top 10 comic book covers on Mondays. All right. On Tuesdays, we have my top 10 most anticipated comic books. That's right. So this is the video series where I have my top 10 most anticipated comics that are getting ready to come out for next week. And hopefully the list helps you make decisions on what comic books to buy for next week. Not only do I provide for you top 10 comic books, but I provide for you a book that's on the hot seat, one that's kind of 50-50 for me, one that's on the rise, right? One that's heating up, getting better. But then I give you noteworthy comics, books that are getting ready to come out that I may not read, but you may not read or not aware that's coming out. So that's a new feature added to the series, and hopefully it's very informative for you. So that will be out on Tuesdays. All right. Wednesdays, my longest video series running ever. I'm currently at 542 of these videos. I've been doing it forever. I did it when I first started YouTube, and this is my comic book hauls, right? This is the series where I literally go to the comic book shop and I show you everything that I pick up, whether it's new comic books, old comic books, CGC comic books, whatever it is. I'm going to show you what I pick up. I'm going to show you some artwork on the inside. I'm going to recommend to you if this book might be good or if it's bad, give you a little insight of the story of what's currently going on. This tends to help people also make decisions on what comic books to buy. So that's every Wednesday, sometime mid-afternoon on New Comic Book Day. On Thursdays, we're going to have this series that's called After the Poll. This is a video series where I take 5 of my most anticipated comic books, I read them, and I count them down from number 5 to number 1. And we're going to see which one lands number 1 and which one is number 5 at that current point in time. Now, I'll obviously still have more comic books to read, and that will be decided towards the end of the comic book week. So it's not a definitive top 5, but it's, you know, some books to see if they lived up to the hype, and it gives you an early insight of what I thought of these maybe most highly anticipated comic books. A lot of people like that one because it gives them their opinion on those books. Now on Fridays, I'm going to try to leave it open for a random video here or there. I don't know what it's going to be. It could be anything, right? So I want to leave one day for that. On Saturday, I'm going to have new comics getting ready to come out. Now, this list is based off of the FOC. So this is provided by my shop, Comic Central, which provides some of the most highly anticipated comics coming out. Not all of them, but some of the most highly anticipated. They highlight them, and I'm going to share them with you guys so you can let your comic book shop know. And then on Sundays, what we're going to do is we're going to have a countdown from worst to first, and it's going to be a very abbreviated show where I highlight my worst comic book all the way to my first comic book. And I'm not going to make it a long video, but I'm going to rank these videos, and I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Got to work out the kinks on that one because that's a brand new series. I did it once during the summer. You guys tend to like that. So yeah, hopefully you'll turn in for that one. Now, when it comes to live shows, I do a live stream with my good friends Brant Fowler and Cat Comic Uno on Tuesday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Usually starts 10:15 p.m. Eastern Time. And it's called Comic Book Weekly, where I talk about the top 5 comic books with all my friends, all the comic book week's worth of news, and just overall great discussion, taking your comments and your questions and all kinds of stuff like that. A lot of people don't know about it because it is late, but it's the only time we can all get together and discuss things. But I would love for you guys to join that. Again, that's Tuesday nights. So there you guys have it. There is the schedule. Hopefully you guys will tune into everything. I'm looking forward to getting going once again. I got a lot of organizing to do, and I think what I'm going to do when I kick off this fall schedule is I got a bunch of CGC books piling up here that I've been purchasing lately, and it's going to be a CGC haul. So that's going to kind of kick everything off for the fall. That will be coming shortly. So as always, guys, as I always say, keep buying, keep collecting, but most importantly, always read those comics, and I will see you guys soon, and it's great to be back. Take care, guys.